Now, I like dishing out a few treats every now and again, and if the last one wasn't good, then let this one be an absolute treat for you today. We are at a tiny little fishery that I found on Google Earth. It's 20 minutes from my house, I think 21 minutes. It's not a long drive for me at all. Never knew it were here. I know nothing about the place. I say that on a lot of these videos that I do. I know absolutely nothing about the place. And the simple fact is, I just know nothing about the place. And that's why I like to come here to find out and bring you along with me. It looks very tidy, very presentable. Looks like it's had a lot of work done. And we're just going to get into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fishery Audit number 64, and we are at the incredible looking Wellow Dam here in Ollerton in Nottinghamshire, I think we're in. So, let's get straight into it. Here we are at the entrance, a nice gravel path coming down to the place. You want to be coming off, I'll put the location in the description for the place, but you want to be coming off of Wellow Road, depending on which way you come out of, Rufford Lane, and what's that one? Newark Road. So you actually pull into a little dirt path down here, and that's what we're on now. And yeah, it looks incredible. A nice big turning circle here, or possibly parking. I'm guessing it's one of them where you just don't obstruct the path, make sure there's plenty of room for people. Looks like there's a few footpaths here and there. There is a parking sign there. What does that say? Disabled parking only, so over that side. So I'm guessing some of this is just overgrown over time. And then you are presented with this incredible little pond here. So in frame, there to there, that's the entire pond. Lots of like overgrowth over here. It's not taken over the place. It actually looks quite nice. We've got a dog bin. We've got a notice board, another notice board. I can see pegs all the way around. Another notice board over there, another one there. So yeah, it looks incredible. And I think what we should do is just get straight into it. This is Wellow Dam here in Nottingham. Oh, Nottingham Federation day ticket. So it's run by Nottingham Federation. So I didn't find that much out online. Yeah, it's all there, isn't it? It's in quite a nice place here as well. It's not overrun by riffraff, but look, there's loads of fish topping out there. And because of that, it's there's no riffraff. Everything's here. It's all presentable. So what we've got Nottingham District Federation of Angling Societies. Details on there for presidents, secretaries, all that stuff. Day ticket water. Day tickets available from bailiff on the bank. Leave no litter. Yeah. Further information, contact Knots Fed. Warning. Operation Traverse. Don't steal the fish, kill the fish, or eat the fish. Great sign to have. Get in touch with AT or EA for them, and you can order them that way. Looks like some old matches on here. Fishing rules for Wellow Pond. If you want to get a screen grab of them, it's not hugely clear because it's faded over time. No braided line. No fires on bankside. Yeah, just a nice, well-ran little pond. This one. Pond closed until further notice due to low water levels and fish care. Oh, when did that get put up? Or has it not been taken down? So these must be match dates. Groundbait and boil is strictly banned. So you can't use groundbait. So it's going to be a micro pellets job or just loose feeding maggots and casters and all that stuff. Rules subject to change. Barbless hooks only. Fish dawn till dusk. Yeah. Clean it up. Which way? I'm guessing this is a bin as well. Yeah, little bin there. It's got some signage on it that's come down over time. Well, what should we do? Right, I'm going to walk. I'm going to start off by taking you this way. So I'm just looking online, and it says the pond has 25 pegs, which all provide plenty of fish, holding features to target. There are large patches of lily pads in areas of the water. Yeah, go online, plenty of info. There's peg 1. I seen a post the other day where somebody were fishing it. It actually posted on Facebook, and I can't find it now. So I don't know when that sign's gone up, but I mean, water level's down, clearly. I mean, this is a peg here. And it is right down. which is a shame. So I've got a bit of tackling car. Yeah, wow, it is down all around, isn't it? So that heat wave we've had, all this drought, taking its toll on this place. Luckily, it's deep enough and it's got plenty of water in it. So, I mean, it looks great regardless. I mean, water level should be right up here, look. That's why not much is going on. Loads of fish topping everywhere, right out in the middle as well. So I'm just going to carry on as I am, but nice steel pegs on here. Minimal litter, there's bits and bobs, but it's like historic stuff. Water level's got, it's a nice pebble base as well on here, and lots of exposed pebbles showing. It looks fabulous. It's a shame I have actually got some tackling car and some bait. It is alive. I can't wait to go there. It's alive with fish over there. But access to pegs is absolutely sound. Get your stuff here, drop down on there. This looks like an old sort of disabled peg, you know, with a barrier around, save anyone on mobility sort of aids and wheelchairs being, well, falling in, never mind being pulled in. Nice big tree. It's had some signage on it over the years, this one. Looks like they take great pride in the place. And I know water level's down, but you don't really want to be tampering with lakes and maintenance and stuff as much when water level's down. I mean, it drops off fast here. There's still plenty of water in it. It really does drop off quick. There's fish right in edge here. Having a nosy around. Yeah, plenty of water. See the bottom here, look. And it slowly just drops off there and off it goes. It's alive with fish. All around these pads, there's something quite big over there that's come up. Looks like a carp. Just seen side flanker its scales lit up. But peg 2, these pegs are going nowhere. Scaff poles, and what they've done is they've cut into them and just dropped it in, probably pinched a bit of weld on them just to hold it still. A few steps going down to this one. Very nice. This is an incredible little pond. Absolute gold mine for fishing this. I did hear an inlet over there when I came. There's an inlet somewhere over here. I could hear it trickling in. So hopefully this rain we've had, what are we on now, October, beginning of October? October 6th, 2025. We have had plenty of rain in the last few weeks. Actually get it out for all week, including today and yesterday. We've not had much at all, but it has get it out. Peg 3. Yeah, nice. It is such a nice place, very healthy. The pegs all round as well. There's 25 of them and they're all brilliant pegs. What a lovely pond. I'd be absolutely made up if I had this on my club. You get around here easily with a barrow and trolley and everything. Loads of fish over here. And while I'm here, I'll just talk you through fishery audits. What do I look for on these audits? Well, I don't just come here for the fun of it. Something decent there, just heading off back into the pads. Things to look out for: serious threat to human or wildlife, bins, benches, safety signs, safety rings. They're the sort of reminders you need around water courses that help you sort of re-energise your brain into thinking, I'm not going in. If you know signs are up, don't go in. Where you've got a water course where there's no signs, that's where you're more likely to have people go in and, you know, lose their life or, you know, get into serious difficulty. And then on the flip side, I also look for positive things. Any well-maintained areas at lake? Is it looked after? Is it one of them sort of hot spots that's, you know, a little hidden gem that's kept out of the way? And then if there's good things and bad things, drug abuse, damaged areas at venue, if it's an absolute alcohol pit and people come down here and just abuse, you know, other people's fishing adventures, then I grade a venue based on what I think will be a healthy and safe experience for you guys, not so much for me. So I weigh it all up and then I score the venue, and then it's up to you if you want to come down and give it a go. If there's anywhere that's a serious threat to health and safety or human or wildlife, 1, I report it straight away. 2, I tell you guys, and 3, I definitely call out the fishery and say that, you know, this needs rectifying. Your pegs are falling to bits, or there's heroin needles over there. Let's get it sorted. Because believe me, there's been videos in the past, if you go through them, where venues get bailiffs walking around 2, 3, 4 times a day and they just walk straight past it because they've been told they're not allowed to do anything. Peg 4, a nice easy step down to this one. It looks incredible. You know what? When it waters up, I bet when it waters up, I bet it's not much higher than what it is actually. I think these pegs are just nice and high in case it does have a really big influx of water, but it drops off plenty here. Lots of happy fish sailing around, coming in and out at pads. I've seen some decent sized fish, probably like little carp or something. It's tidy. Yeah, nice. I think last thing you want to do as well, I mean, this time of year, maintenance is quite easy because everything's slowing down, everything's dying off. But when you've got somewhere, I mean, it's not, you know, it's not under serious threat, but it has obviously lost a lot of water and it's waiting to be replenished with loads of rain. It is a jacuzzi out there. Look at all them bubbles there. It is an absolute jacuzzi. There must be 855 tench all snorting silt off at bottom at lake out there. Anyway, when you've got a venue that's sort of struggling, or you know, you're just waiting for some good news, or you're just waiting for it to pick its end back up, probably one of the best things you can do is leave the maintenance alone. I mean, this isn't in desperate need of any maintenance. You can clearly tell it has it, and it's probably not had it for a bit because it's undergoing some sort of focus, but you don't want to go piling loads of hours and time into a lake maintenance wise, trimming all your pegs, making it look really welcoming if the idea is for it not to be fished for a bit. Just leave it alone, take a bit of pressure off, happy days. Peg 5. Yeah, lots of fish darting about. Look, little bow wave there on top. It's heading off that way. Very happy fishing here. Lots of little patches of fry everywhere. Wow. It's alive out there. I'm going to get around, wait till I get around that side, see if we can see out. But yeah, I just, like you guys, every now and again I'll just, look for somewhere new or somewhere different. You know, just go and try my art at somewhere different. And I've just stumbled, yeah, look, another one setting off. Oh, quite a few there. Oh, another one there. And what I've done is I've just stumbled across this, had a quick search. People do fish it. Didn't realise that they'd put a sign up just for now. But winter's coming. Look at all fish here. Well, just look at the surface. It's alive. Absolutely alive. But it's nice to see all these fish are really upbeat. Probably a bit shallower on this side at lake, coming up into this corner. I think I can just see a bit more at bottom out there. I think it drops off a bit quicker there. Lots of fish in and around these pads here. But it is honestly a jacuzzi out there in the middle. It is full of them. But yes, I really looking forward to coming down and having a day's fishing on this place. It is absolutely stunning. Peg 7, bit of a step down to this one on peg 7. Couple of steps here, nothing major, but well cleared, looked after. Oh, this fish just taking off from here, look, as I've just come down onto this peg. They are everywhere. Wow. Yeah, it's tidy, it's clean, it's very presentable. Little fish here. We all like happy puppies this morning here, up fish. Everywhere. So yeah, it's nice to see, it really is. Looks like something's been coming down here. Just treading this down, probably a fox. Seen quite a lot of videos in the last few years of foxes, especially at commercial fisheries, getting the fish out the margins and eating them. Peg 8. I'm quite looking forward to getting up here. Wow. It is alive. This little pond is full of fish. Absolutely full of them. I bet if you chuck a rig out here, it's gone. Such a shame I can't fish it. Oh, if anyone you know club or know anyone that's on committee or anything, have to ask, or even if committee watching this, probably give us all an update at some point on when you're on about doing a review and seeing when fishing can be sort of reinstated. Nice big maintenance area over here. Look, it's gated off as well. There's a gate up there. If I zoom in on that gate, just there, look, that's for this little track coming down the side of here. And then you've got all this area down here, and I dare say this will just be used for, well, maintenance. Tree trimmings, this is the best thing you can do with it. So any overhanging trees or bushes or anything around your venue, whether it be a lake or anything watercourse based, when you trim it off, try not to pay someone to take it away. If you've got room, like down here, cut it and leave it in sort of its biggest form you can and pile it up like that over there. It's great for local surroundings, wildlife, this time of year especially for like hedgehogs and stuff going in it and hibernating in that. It's absolutely perfect. Failing that, if you're going to spend money on someone taking it away, don't. Get yourself a chipper, mulch it up, and blast it all over your banks, or where you've got any sort of really muddy spots, like shove loads of mulch. It's great. It really is great for the local area. But all this is nice here, left alone. It's not taken over either. Looks like it does get trimmed every once in a while. Yeah, nice. Peg 10. Look at it. Incredible looking fishery, this. It's nice to be able to come. I've not been to a really bad one for a while, you know, a really unsafe one. I've not come across one in a bit, but this one sort of helps make up for the bad ones that you see. It's absolutely stunning. It really is. And again, steps down. I dare say that it does get plenty of water in it. Them reeds are quite high there, but then you've got some like juveniles down here that have sprouted, and I dare say they've come up since water levels dropped middle of summer. Yeah, but there's fish darting about all over the place. I've actually missed this sign here. I've just walked straight past it. No night fishing. Day ticket water, leave no litter. Again, this is another bin, I think. Is that another? Wellow Pond closed until further notice due to low water levels and fish care. Yeah. Amount paid issued by. Oh, so this is what your day ticket looks like. Looks just like that. That's like an example. You get your rules on there, so no getting it wrong. Nice, isn't it? Lovely. This is what it's all about. I never thought that I'd see so many fisheries as what I have. I know I've not done many of these, but so many that I would probably never have known about if I hadn't started doing this. And you know, it's good for you guys because now, oh, something's just took off. It's good for you guys because now you guys know about it as well. Yeah, nice, very clean, really tidy. Litter free. I've seen odd bits and bobs, but they're like historic stuff. Look like they've been on bottom at lake for a long time. Water levels dropped and they've just appeared inside. So I'm not overly fussed about those things. You know, the club might never have known they've been there. But yeah, great. I mean, from some of these pegs, a lot of them, you've got chucks up to these pads for short range stuff. But then you've got 3 or 4 pegs in between where you have got casts sort of into those gaps in the pads. And because 25 pegs on here, and I dare say it doesn't fill up, but still plenty of opportunity to get down here and get on. Fishing dawn till dusk, you can get here, you know, not too early, but you can still get here and get on a decent peg. This is probably the belly at lake here. So from what we're on, peg 12, you've got a nice big opening here in those pads, down to your right, down to your left, and you've got a big bit of water here. And then over that side as well, you've actually got a big bay of water between those. Them 2 sets of pads are a bit close together, and then you've got that one down in corner. But so far, yeah, very welcoming, very nice. If anyone's a member or on committee or anything that help run this place or even run it, then yeah, give yourselves a pat on the back. Minimal stuff, honestly there is. I do this as like a bit of publicity for fisheries to help sort of draw more people to bank. But at the same time I also do treat it as an audit. So a few niggly bits, but as a fishery, this place is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It really is. Sort of place where every dad can bring his kid down, no matter what time of year or whatever weather, and have that son and father, son, daughter, mother, son, mother, daughter experience with the children fishing. It's like a parent's dream to a lot of people. So, yes, pat on the back. Really is nice. And again, still really accessible all the way around, really friendly. Mobility scooter, no problem getting around here. Absolutely no problem at all. Peg 14. Yeah, and these are like steel plates. What TAC is, I know it's Nottingham Federation now. I think TAC might have been a previous club, or it might have been a company that's cut them and sponsored the place. Yeah, nice. A lot of churn down here where fish have been feeding away on bottom. Lots of activity out here. Not a single duck on here. Everything that you're seeing on surface is fish. There is millions of them. Wow, again, a few steps. All pegs are pretty uniformed so far, which is nice. Peg 15. And then on this side, you've sort of got like a bit of a bank of trees going round. Not obstructing much, but a bit of a path down there, I think it looks right. But, you know, pole usage, casting, get away with casting, there's plenty of room, but shoving a pole back behind you, be a bit wary. Peg 15. And again, these pegs are solid. They look flimsy, but I tell you something now, probably one of the strongest structures you can have, these grids. Really are. Wow. Look at it. Those fish are going balmy. It's 6th of October. It was 7 degrees. Well, it's probably about 8 degrees now. And this place is just alive. Yeah. Wow. No peg here. A bit of a gap in bank there. Looks like it's just about to start tipping in that, but nothing major. But this helps leave a nice reserve area here. If no peg ends up going back, it might have been a peg there at some point. If no peg ends up going back in there and reeds take over this bit, that would be a positive for this area. Nice reserve area for fish to spawn on and, you know, any fry to successfully make it through predation. Peg 17, so this has got the steel grid underneath, but it's had some repairs done and another peg put on top. So, needs a bit of work, this one, but nothing major. It kind of screams at you as you walk on it, you know, just we're not like the rest. But yeah, lots of fish in front of this area here. I just zoom in on them pads there. Lots of fish, just all nosing in and out at the edge of those pads. I can actually hear a brook or a stream running at the back out over here, so maybe there's an outlet for this pond. Yeah, down there, look. Can't see an outlet as such, but there is a bit of a drop there, and that's what you can hear, the splashing. So what this one? This will be peg 18, so numbers under there. This is the steel grid here. You can just see it. And then they've put this one over at top. Yeah, quite solid that. This would be a nice area. Probably an hot peg this. And there's like a feature in the middle, like probably where they have an aerator or something. Just try and zoom in on it. So 4 wooden posts, some sort of apparatus in the middle of it. Yeah, nice. Got another sign here. No litter, absolutely litter free. I don't know where I thought I were, but I thought I was just in a more urban area than what I actually was. And I thought, you know, maybe this place falls victim to a lot of litter, and I've got here and it's absolutely pristine. So maybe it does, but maybe club just get on top of it. Peg 19. Quite a shallow bank here. But again, it does drop off quite quick. Like you can see at the bottom here, look. But it does drop off nicely. Plenty of water out there for all these fish. That big jacuzzi of bubbles is still right out in the middle over there. Incredible. A spoon down there. I'm going to go diving for it because it probably won't be real silver knowing me. Yeah. Oh, so Thorsby Angling Club, TAC. That's probably what it used to be. Nottingham District Federation of Angling Societies, Grandma and Boiler strictly banned. Don't know. Maybe it's a collaboration of the two. Maybe it's run by both. I'm not sure. Have to get in comments and let me know. Either way, doing a fantastic job. Whoever's got their hands on it the most. Peg 20. So another good peg here. Really solid. Again, down every margin. It's only a small place, so you can see it. But down every margin, there's plenty of feature. You think of when this water's up, there's plenty of overhang. Plenty of features for fish to get in and amongst. Oh, I'm gutted I can't fish here. I'd love to have fished it. Oh, there's a float there. Don't think my wellies will allow me to get that, but there's a little float just there, look. Luckily, my wellies allowed it. And so you've got a float, and then you've got a bit of line attached to it, and then all this stuff down here. It's got a hook on it and some shots, so I'll get it out of the way. But that probably wouldn't have been visible when water level were up, so now it's dropped. It's meant I can get it out. So, one less bit of line. Oh, there's a moorhen over there. First one I've seen. Unless I've just been a bit ignorant. But yeah, one snag out, and it means that we can sleep tonight. But it's still got the elastic bungee on it as well, look, so I'm guessing maybe it's fell in by accident. Yeah, nice. So peg 21, 20, 21, 22. There's trees behind, but again, if you, like peg 21 for example, you get a roller here, still get your pole into all that stuff without too much of a hindrance. Yeah, it looks incredible, like massive well done to the club for keeping it. I know water level's down, I'm trying to ignore that, but for keeping it as presentable as what it is. This place is absolutely gleaming. It really is. I kind of lost for words. What's this, a big concrete sandbag structure here? Maybe this is an outlet. So bags of concrete, chuck them all on top of each other, and then as they get wet, it turns into a nice wall. Doesn't look like an outlet, just a feature, I think. Something's just moved down there. Don't think it were a fish. Yeah, so yeah, you can clearly see peg 22 and 23. They've not had any work done to them for a while. But yeah, from this area, so peg 21, you've got the belly, probably the second biggest belly at lake here, so loads of room. There's so many fish topping out in the middle. Maybe it shallows up out there. But it looks so good. It looks incredible for a few fish. If any of you fish here, like I really do envy you. I really do. Yeah, peg 22 up. Clearly needs a bit of a trim. I don't know, maybe water level's been a bit of an issue for a few months. I wasn't aware. I did see some posts where people have been fishing it recently. I'm not going to include them into the video because I don't want people getting in trouble, because the sign could have gone up a few weeks. I don't know. Could have gone up a few weeks ago. I don't know. They've not put a date on it. Peg 23. Solid peg. I mean, it sank a bit on that right hand side, but get all this trimmed and out of the way and you'll be laughing. Looks like something's gone off down here. It's all flattened, look. Could potentially do with just a trim. This time of year, it'll all be dying off anyway soon, but last thing you want is all this dead stuff, like all that down there, just ending up in there. Because it will, believe it or not, underwater, it preserves it. for a lot longer. Yeah, but it just wants a trim. What we got here? Oh wow. Oh, so they've tried making, oh right, I know what's going off. So this is going to be an effort to try and get some of that water back in. So that's what's been going off. So this has been like a maintenance area they've been working on. And there's a pipe coming out down there. It looks to me like this pipe here drops off a bit. It drops down a bit. Could do with lifting up. If I put a spirit level on that, there's no way. There's no way that's going to have water coming out of it. But yeah, I get it. I understand it. Makes sense. Why not? Dammed it off nicely. Yeah, just need a bit of rain now to start and fill it up. But yeah, good effort that. I like that. Nice emergency method of getting some water back in. Peg 24. Yeah, got the wits about them, haven't they, here? They know what they're doing. Wow, fish down here in edge. Bit of water moving. And peg 25 just there. Yeah, this place is absolutely incredible. Really, really nice. It really, really is. You should be really proud of yourselves, people. And then this is probably going to be another historic disabled platform, I'm guessing. Yeah. Nice. Do you know what would be a good idea? Not to redirect this brook by any means. I can't start throwing suggestions like that about, but have a pipe really sanking floor underneath that path, and then have another one going out over there, but making sure it takes in a large volume of water from that brook. So water can still make its way down, but predominantly the majority of it's coming into here, and then it's filtering itself back off further down that way. That would be an idea if that got ever put to local council or anything. It'd be a lot healthier for the lake as well. You don't want to get all that same water sat in here for a lot. I mean, it's healthy. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing about this place that says it's not, but if water fluctuations are a problem during hotter times of the year, then you know that's the difference between 1 day's worth of rain can lead to 2 days worth of a top up. So it's just whilst all that water's running down back of there, you know, you're missing a golden opportunity to keep it topped up. It'd probably take some arm twisting with local council or whoever owns it. But yeah, definitely something to think about. Peg 25, again, awaiting maintenance. This has just grown since they've closed it a bit. It just steps down to it. Might be a nice parking space that for a mobility scooter if you want to get down onto 25. Wow, absolutely made up with this one. Really nice. Anyone that comes here and fishes, I think it's a £5 for a day, I think I read. If it's, mine's gone up to 6 since then, but £5 for a day or even 6, you'll bag up on here. Even if after a day's fishing on here, someone said, oh, it's £10 for a day, you'd throw it at them. You want it, in fact, you'd give it a wallet and you'd tell them to take it out. But this place is absolutely gleaming. And there is fish all over it. It's buried in them. And that, people, is an example of a fishery that is so welcoming that even when there's no fishing available on here, it still looks like $1 million fishery. And that is exactly why I do this. So the idea of doing these fishery audits is to bring you guys another option. It's to put your eyes on somewhere different that you've not fished before, but might help trigger some of those fishing requirements that you have. Like, I've got my favourite fishery in the world just around the corner from my house, and it offers all aspects of fishing, you name it. It's a commercial, but you can natural fish some of the lakes there and do really, really well. And this is one of those sort of lakes that when I'm sat there and I'm bagging up and I'm catching, you just want to be able to, I wonder if I can go somewhere else and do this. And you always think, you know, everywhere around me, there's not much fishing going off. And if I do travel far and wide, is it going to be worth it? Am I going to catch? Because, you know, let's just stay where we are and be loyal. But this pond right here is one of those ponds you could catch on absolutely anything. Obviously not boilies or ground bait, So don't use ground bait or boilies. But I have seen posts of people using pellets on here. Probably the best method. With how many fish are in here, they'll love pellets. Micro pellets, they'll love them. So this is just another option for you. If ever you're thinking, you might live 200 miles away, you might live in these houses here. It's just another option that you might not have thought about, where you can think, right, I'm going to go and give that a try. It is heaving with fish. So we aren't taking my word for it. Look at the place. Go back through the video and you'll see them all. There is so many fish in here, it's unbelievable. And you will have a great day's fishing. At the minute, there's no fishing on here because at low water level. I don't know if it's not been updated. I don't know if someone's not been down here for weeks. I have absolutely no idea. But it is incredible. And I just want to point out as well, reasons why I do this. It is to bring you guys another angling experience, but it's more so, it's to give lakes like this more anglers on the bank. Big heron coming in, look. If I stay still, let's see where he lands. Oh, he's gone, I think he's seeing me. He'll love it on here. But as I stand here now, there is fish. There's never not a fish coming up. And there's some decent sized ones down here. Round pads, that's where you seem to see the bigger fish, the better fish. That heron's coming back over again. But at the minute, no fishing. So the club, Nottingham District Federation of Angling Societies, or Thorsby Angling Club, whoever it is, get in comments, or if somebody knows anything that's on committee, get in comments, update people, let them know if you've got like a projection of when they can come and enjoy some good fishing. And that way, happy customers, more money in the bank to help pay for, well, all your hard work that's been going off down here. Now, fishery audits wouldn't be a fishery audit without me picking on something, and if I don't pick on anything because there's nothing to say, it is a perfect fishery. Look at it. It's a paradise down here. However, I'll put them on the screen now. This place just needs a few, and I say needs, it's the minimum requirement I look for when I do these sort of videos. A few safety signs, safety ring. I don't know how deep it is, it's very small, but a safety ring is perfect. However, safety signs are the absolute minimum that I look for when I do these fishery audits, just to try and throw people off from wanting to enter the water. A safety sign has never been the reason why somebody hasn't gone in, but it has definitely been the reason, before someone still chose to go in, it's definitely been the reason why somebody's thought about going in and not doing it. And the deaths in the UK, there is many a year where anglers and passerbys have gone in and they've sadly lost their lives, or it's been, you know, a real terrible day for somebody. So danger deep water signs, they're a couple of quid. You can get them on eBay, you can get them on plastic. I mean, all this stuff on here is laminated, you know, and it seems to be lasting. I mean, that one there you can actually get, it's like a hardback plastic and it's like laminated on. You can actually get them made like that. And this post here, you could put one just underneath those signs. That's pretty much it. This is the only entrance to the place. You could put another one over there if you want, 2 or 3 quid and you're sorted. That is probably the only niggly little thing I can find about this place. Just a lack of safety signs. But don't let the rest of it go hidden from that. This is an absolute paradise. Very clean, tidy, no abuse, no damage. It is a remarkable fishery, and massive well done to everyone involved who run this place. I'm the only person here. I know there's no fishing, but it is nice and quiet. It is near a main road, but it's lovely and quiet down here. I know a lot of people on my channel especially absolutely love fishing here. You really would. Based on all that, I'm going to score this venue a B. Got to be a B. Got to be a B. It's nearly that perfect that I need to start and carry some safety signs myself. And I think what I'll do is every now and again, I'll just jam one in a fishery like this and I'll throw you an A. £2.50, 3 quid for a sign. Sorted. Absolutely sorted. I thought there might have been one on here, but there's not one down here. But please stay out of the water. It's getting to that time of year where even when you know a venue and it's shallow and you'll be fine, you jump in there and you're a bit warm, freezing cold water, go into shock, and you're not coming out. So just stay out of the water. And And that pretty much sums it up. Fishery Audit number 64 down here at Wellow Dam. Perfect. It's amazing. It's full of fish. I'm so annoyed I can't fish it. I wish I'd have probably come down beforehand. But I've got a tackle and baiting cart, and I will definitely be back down here for a day's fishing soon. And hopefully some of you guys will as well. Get yourself up here, come and enjoy some fishing, and tell the world, like, you know, you found this pond or you've seen this pond on YouTube, and get more people up here that you know. There might be somebody you know that just wants to come and get fish or chuck on pole or whip or feeder. A great opportunity, this place, to sit and relax and have a good day's fishing. So I will leave it there. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. It's completely free of charge, and that way any future content I post, like this video right now, it means that when you go on YouTube, when you get back from work later on, it'll just be there ready and waiting to be watched. And lastly, I say it on every video, comments. Get it, comments. Have you fished it? Do you fish it? Are you on committee? Do you walk past it every day? Are you an angler that fishes here once a year? Are you on here every week when you can fish it? What fish are in here? How many do you catch? What do you bag up on? What's the biggest? Is there any colourful ones in here? Get in comments and let me know. And by doing that, you're actually letting all the audience know as well. And that's the difference between selling 300 membership books a year or 300 day tickets a year and selling 1,000 day tickets a year. And that way we can all start and spend day ticket tokens on lovely stuff that help keep us all safe and give us a great day's fishing. So I will leave it there. This has been Fishery Audit number 64 at the lovely Wellow Dam in Nottinghamshire. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.